This holiday weekend is all about celebrating freedom. Here today, though, to free us from some common food myths is the one and only registered dietitian, Carolyn O'Neil.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, my
yes.
love.
Bing, bing, bing.
I love this. So these are food myths that you are debunking right here.
That is right.
Okay. Why?
Well, I think there's a lot of people cut a lot of things out of their diet because they think that they should. So let's start with number one food myth. Of course, we want to eat more whole grains. We know they're good for us with nutrients and fiber. However, some people interpret that to mean avoid refined grains.
Yes.
Not true. So your white bread, the white pasta that you enjoy, the white rice, which actually has more folic acid than brown rice, they do have benefits, and there's no association with ill health at all. So again, make half your grains whole, half refined, feel great about your refined grains.
Good.
And they kind of fall into two different camps. There would be the staples, obviously, like the breads and the pastas and the rice, and then the indulgences. So the refined grains that are the gorgeous cupcakes that we have here, again, obviously that's something you might want to slow down on.
Sure.
And the Green Foods Foundation has great information. I love this. That's food freedom.
Okay, good. So we can go on their website, but at the end of the day, don't avoid these entirely. So
yeah, exactly.
I love that.
They have all the good B vitamins in them.
Good.
Now, next myth. You should be a vegetarian or a vegan for the best health. Okay, certainly those are healthy diets, important to some people, but you don't have to be a vegetarian to eat like one.
Okay.
And what we're seeing is great excitement in plant-based foods, obviously fruits and vegetables and grains-based. The cauliflower, in fact, has gone up. You know, you see the rice cauliflower, you see all kinds of cauliflower products. This is a cauliflower-crusted frozen pizza that's from California Pizza Kitchen. Again, gluten-free because no grain. Cauliflower sales have gone up 222%. It's the hot vegetable, okay? And we like that because 1/3 of people who are meat eaters are eating more vegetables. Now, in this month's issue of Today's Dietitian, which I read the magazine, there's a big article on meat alternatives.
Okay.
Now, you've seen, of course, the veggie burgers. We have the Impossible, the Beyond, the Awesome Burger. They're all different. They all tell a different story. So as a registered dietitian, this is what I'd like to share with you. The brown ones in the front, these are, I think, Morningstar Farm or something, and they're made with soy, and they're made with wheat, so obviously not gluten-free. The red ones are made from beet. Now, I turned it around. I looked at the nutrition facts label. I'm sure they're delicious, and they are nutritious with lots of antioxidants. Only 1 gram of protein. So a meat alternative or a veggie burger, they're not all equally created. Now, the black bean ones, which I think are delicious and very nutritious.
Yes.
And then again, don't avoid, again, if you're a flexitarian, actually more vegetables and including meat, these are all-American beef hamburgers right here that, of course, you will have maybe on your grill.
What's the opposite called? I'm more meat, and I gotta make sure these days I've been mixing in the veggies.
Well, here's the nutrition thing. Beef actually, of course, is a great source of protein. Also iron, also zinc, really important nutrients for everybody, especially kids.
Absolutely.
For brain health and all that. So again, I say mix it up, folks. Enjoy your vegetables. And again, I dolled up the frozen pizza. I love using it as a canvas.
And then
put some on top. It's delicious.
Fresh veggies.
Now this little clock here, which has fruit all around it, represents another myth. Intermittent fasting is all the rage right now, okay?
I don't believe it.
Well, we used to call it skipping a meal, okay? There you go. And so intermittent fasting, you might, let's say, not eat for certain hours of the day. You may actually skip a whole day. There's all different ways that people are doing it. Now, the upside is you might actually take a break from constantly breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks and think, oh, wow, am I really hungry? Should I? Mindfulness, right?
Yes.
Eating when you really are truly hungry. The downside, Christine, research shows that if we starve ourselves, that our metabolism actually slows down.
Right.
And oh my gosh, you're going against whatever you want for weight control or losing weight.
Because your body's thinking, oh my gosh, we're starvation mode.
No, yes, that's
Bust that myth, Carolyn.
And our final myth. Is it true, people, that you can get, you know, the DNA test for our heredity and see, you know, where you're from Scotland or Italy or wherever? Is there one for the diet? True or false?
I'm sure there is now.
There is. There is actually this DNA body blueprint. Let's put on the disco light here because it is actually sort of a new science.
Yeah, it is.
And with new science, you know, they haven't worked it all out yet. We do know that some people have a genotype for processing sugar. Better than others. Some don't. So that would be good to know if a dietitian is actually seeing you to help you design a good diet. So It's all individual. We know that in personal nutrition.
But Carolyn, wasn't it like the book, gosh, years ago, that was all the craze about eating for your blood type?
Okay,
so
that was
similar.
kind of the beginning. But we're learning in science a little bit about this, but how do we interpret that? Let's say you find out what your genotype is. How well do you even process caffeine or alcohol?
Yes.
We find that some people, happily here in the Happy Healthy Kitchen, a little bit of alcohol, of course, is a good thing because it actually is associated with lower rates of heart disease, and that, you know, a little bit. That's why we have our little things to celebrate, a little sparkle.
Because I was celebrating at the Braves game. Carolyn O'Neil, can I have it? Cheers to you.
And I want to say one more thing. At the Happy Healthy Kitchen, as a registered dietitian, I believe the more you know, the more you can eat, and I do believe that incorporating all kinds of foods for their benefits is the way to go.
Yeah.
And certainly, registered dietitians on Atlanta and Company know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they do. This lady does right here. If you want more great information like this, please make sure you follow her and all of her adventures at thehappyhealthykitchen.com. When are you going to Greece?
For my birthday. My birthday's July 16th, folks.
Yes.
So yippee!
Have the best time. I want your job.
And I'll bring recipes back from Greece that we will cook up right here.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, coming up next.